Welcome back, America, to Sound Retirement Radio, where we bring you concepts, ideas, and strategies designed to help you achieve clarity, confidence, and freedom as you prepare for and transition through retirement. And now, here is your host, Jason Parker.
America, welcome back to another round of Sound Retirement Radio. So glad to have you tuning into this episode. You're listening to number 409. Before we get into this episode, I like to get the day started right by renewing our mind. I've got a verse here for us from Philippians chapter 2, verses 3 and 4. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves, not looking to your own interests, but each of you to the interests of others. I used to be addicted to soap, but I'm clean now. Which state has the most streets? Rhode Island. So how much money do you need to retire? What impact is inflation going to have on your retirement? When should you start Social Security? How long does your money need to last? These are the topics I cover in my book. And as we prepare to launch the audio version of the book, I'm giving you one chapter per week as a podcast episode. So after 13 weeks, you will have heard the entire book for free. As you prepare for retirement, you may want an advisor to help you plan, answer questions, and manage investments. And when you work with my firm, Parker Financial, we are going to work with you and collaborate with you within the retirement budget calculator. We're going to help you create and manage an investment strategy. We're going to help with tax planning, and we're going to monitor your plan to make sure that you're making the most of your retirement. Take the next step. It's super easy. Call me at 360-337-2701 or visit parker-financial.net to book a complimentary discovery session. Again, the number to call is 360-337-2701. Okay, Chapter 5, Retirement Spending. When planning for retirement, it's important to include all of your potential expenses. And this can be tricky as there's many different factors to consider. In this chapter, we'll discuss the 7 categories of retirement expenses and then provide a list of 65 specific expenses you'll want to include in your retirement spending plan. By taking into account all of these costs, you can create a realistic plan that will help you enjoy a comfortable retirement. Here are the 7 categories of retirement expenses. Housing, number 1. Loans and liabilities, number 2. Food and personal care, number 3. Number 4 is insurance and medical. Number 5 are vehicles and transportation. Number 6 is travel and entertainment. And number 7 is giving and miscellaneous. Now, let's look at the retirement expenses you'll want to include in each category. So for housing, here's the data that we provide in the retirement budget calculator template. And of course, you can always add and delete data to make your retirement expense strategy unique to you. Real estate taxes, homeowners association dues, electric, garbage, water, sewer, natural gas, cable, internet, cell phone, home phone, security system, home improvements, furniture, yard maintenance. Under loans and liabilities, you've got potentially a house mortgage, auto loan, boat loan, credit card, RV and camping trailer, student loan, alimony, child support. Under food and personal care, you could have groceries, restaurants, spending cash, haircuts and nails, dry cleaning, pet food and medicine, gym memberships, clothes and shoes, chiropractor. Under insurance and medical, you could have auto insurance, homeowners insurance, health insurance, dental insurance, life insurance, long-term care insurance, Medicare supplemental insurance, vision and eye care, medications. Under vehicles and transportation, you could have annual tune-ups, fuel, oil changes, maintenance, tires, repairs, memberships, license renewal, public transportation. Under travel and entertainment, you'll want to have a budget for vacations and birthdays and Christmas, anniversary, Amazon Prime, hobbies and lessons, magazines and newspapers, software subscriptions, Netflix, movie rentals. Under the category of giving and miscellaneous, think of tithes and offerings, missions, charitable donations, a financial advisor, tax preparation fees. Remember to include taxes. We all know taxes are a necessary evil, but did you know that they can also be a significant expense in retirement? That's right, taxes can eat up a good chunk of your retirement income if you're not careful. You'll want to include both state and federal taxes in your retirement spending plan. There are a few ways to reduce the amount of taxes you'll owe in retirement. One is to consider doing Roth IRA contributions and conversions as you prepare for retirement. Another is to carefully plan your withdrawals from those accounts so that you don't end up in a higher than necessary tax bracket. Essential versus discretionary expenses. The retirement budget calculator can help you figure out how much you need to spend in retirement, and you can tag your expenses as either essential or discretionary. Here's a quick rundown on the difference between essential and discretionary expenses. Essential expenses are those that you need to live, such as food, shelter, and clothing. Discretionary expenses are those that you could live without, such as entertainment and vacations. Some people choose to retire on a shoestring budget by eliminating all non-essential expenses. Because you didn't work hard to get to retirement only to survive, most individuals want to include some discretionary expenses. The goal of retirement. The goal of retirement is cash flow. It's all about making sure you have enough income coming in to cover your expenses. You can start to project how much income you'll have in retirement and then compare your guaranteed income to your costs. Some of the most common sources of income in retirement are Social Security benefits, pensions, annuities, or rental income. The gap. Normally, your income sources will not cover all of your expenses in retirement. This is where the retirement savings will come into play. You'll likely need to supplement your retirement income with withdrawals from 401k, IRA, and other retirement accounts. After entering all of your income and expenses into the retirement budget calculator, let's say you discover that you will have $50,000 of income every year, but your expenses are $90,000 per year. The gap in this scenario is $40,000, which is the difference between how much income you have compared to how much you plan to spend. The general rule of thumb is that you will take that gap number and multiply it by 25. This is based on the 4% withdrawal rule that says you can safely withdraw up to 4% of your retirement savings each year without depleting your account. In the example above, you would need $1 million saved to cover the $40,000 gap.
Information and opinions expressed here are believed to be accurate and complete, for general information only, and should not be construed as specific tax, legal, or financial advice for any individual, and does not constitute a solicitation for any securities or insurance products. Please consult with your financial professional before taking action on anything discussed in this program. Parker Financial, its representatives, or its affiliates have no liability for investment decisions or other actions taken or made by you based on the information provided in this program. All insurance-related discussions are subject to the claims-paying ability of the company. Investing involves risk. Jason Parker is the president of Parker Financial, an independent fee-based wealth management firm located at 9057 Washington Avenue Northwest, Silverdale, Washington. For additional information, call 1-800-514-5046 or visit us online at soundretirementplanning.com.